hear it even though it's quiet. Nothing's more unbearable than total silence. Until you're getting buried, you don't know what life is. You probably won't experience what old and wise is. Mind, body, soul divided. Saw my body dying as a ghost beside it. In your lowest light is when you glow the brightest. And when your soul is psychic, there are no surprises. Poltergeist, I go for guidance. Showed us in a global crisis. Hopefully we'll know a crisis. Alpha and Omega like the revelation. Holy scribe and every other omen ever wrote describes it. Apocalypse is close arriving. Everyone you know's invited. Fight it, but you won't survive it. Should I die with everyone or just be lonely dying? Questions of a Buddha at a Bodhi ficus. 2020 is unfolding like it's 2012, and it's the shit from out the scrolls of Mayans. Bodies piled so high you'll need a goat to climb it. The buffet's all you can eat for the vulture diet. A flu is airborne like a locust flight is. Pandemic is a plague that Jehovah strikes with. I don't know the science, but I know that ain't a cold inside your nose and sinus, homie, that's coronavirus. I was told it's like if a SARS prototype is cloned and spliced with an Ebola and pneumonia hybrid. The 19th version of the COVID's twice as potent as the other older COVIDs that were grown beside it. Symptoms in a diagnosis like this sound worse than what the multiple sclerosis kind is. Lungs got that lymphoma tightness, choking cause you lost your breath and now you don't know where to go to find it. Roll it but I don't ignite it, only sober cause my respiratory system will explode if I put smoke inside it. COVID got me choking like my throat is vice grip. Vocal pipe is closed, it's like it's tighter than when clothes are dry fit. Choking like Seattle coach decided in the Super Bowl to throw instead of telling beast mode to drive it. Choking like I'm ocean diving and my H2O supply is low as the locker of Davy Jones the pirate. Probably got coronavirus, coughing in the grocery line at Costco could provoke a riot. I buy the pokey sizes, so my toilet paper roll supply is big enough to TP a total island. I don't know the science, but the origin I'm told is China's Wuhan market where the local buyers get the pangolin and bat meat for lower prices. Next door to where the poacher sold exotic Joe's tigers. Right across from where the decomposing swine is in the laboratory where the pink GMO poultry slime is. I don't know the science, but the radiation in these 5G phone devices isn't like the solar kindness. It makes your home a giant microwave home appliance, making your immune system vulnerable to COVID virus. Apparently Corona's more contagious than the classic Ronald Isley song that R. Kelly boned his wife is. Since we're on the subject of R. Kelly now, a bottle of Corona Light is golden like a bowl of my piss. I make sure you see me wash my hands. I'm told the virus is more viral than a socialitis. Isolated and quarantined, locked down. It could turn a cozy home into a hole in Rikers. I'm so alone in my crib, I'm paranoid, preparing for home intruders on some real Macaulay Culkin type shit. Only socializing with the hoes I Skype with, unless I'm in that glass box that the Pope arrives in. Face mask Michael Jackson used to go outside with. I feel like OJ with the gloves, but I know that mine fit. Same gloves he holds the knife with that Nicole was sliced with. When OJ was a Trojan, he was holding Heisman. Trophy golden is the Trojan that goes over my dick, which is just a rubber glove I use for poking white chicks. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I got my cootie shot. You get diseases if you don't recite this. Would you rather have to have an STD or get coronavirus? And what if HIV was promoted like this? I thought it was placebo when they overhyped it, till I seen the dead people Haley Joe would vibe with. I don't know the science, but I heard they got a treatment and they won't prescribe it. I even heard that Bill Gates owns a patent for a vaccine to load inside us, mandatory on some global wide shit. Even if you think that you don't have it, you might be asymptomatic and still spread it cause you hold the virus. See doctor for your doom, I'm OKMD, BMF and Metal Mash. You know the flow is gross when I spit. Mask on me like the Purge movie, and you know I like scripts. Mask on me, Zorro, I swipe swift. Same mask I do most my crimes with. Earn my soldier stripes with. Cam hamburglar, so the coke I buy crisp. Big Mac gloves on me like hamburger helper on the stove that I whip. Mask and tape on a load that I ship overseas, where even Captain Phillips got coronavirus. Mankind Mankind without a mask is a death match. COVID in your mouth like Socko, it's Mick Foley time, bitch. Dark nights, Gotham wearing masks that could scare crows. Fuck a Batmankind in a Nolan type flick. Mask over my lips like the Joker's tight stitch. Cozy bright grin. If he laughs from a joke they might rip. Heath Ledger overdosed and died quick. Much better than dying slow from coronavirus. V. Illin mask, got a vendetta with who wrote the virus. If you write it without the V, then it's only Iris. Like the one on the pyramid with the open eyelid. Novus Ordo Seclorum, the all-seeing Illuminati, control the blinded. Vision is 2020 like focus-itis. If David from the Bible that was stoning giants had coronavirus, he could cough and KO Goliath. Topple over titans by coughing at them from closer than the social distance and limit that I don't comply with, which I'm told is like 6 feet. Like the deepness of a coffin when I go inside ditch. 6 feet is 6 inches lower than what Kobe's height is. Standing up in his grave, the ground is where his shoulder height is. 6 feet is 2 plus 4. If you multiply 6 with quattro, you might get 2-4, which is 8. Like the number Kobe wore turning pro in 9-6, which is 4 24s in a row combined it. He was 17, which is 8, like 2 4s, or the 24 worn by older Bryant. 1 over Mike with a 2-3 on. Adam Dennis 5, Cinco, B show his right fist. 5 rings, 1 below what Mike's is, which is 6. Like 2 and 3 if you multiply it. Kobe's life was short, so he posterized it. Only thing worse than coronavirus is Kobe's pilot. Corona means crown, and the only size is custom made, fit for a king till you dethrone the highness. Like exactly what the night before Kobe died is. That's when King James took his scoring title over Bryant. Right below Kareem and Malone, but still close behind it. Points looking like the death toll for the COVID virus. All 4 wore purple and yellow like Kobe Bryant. Corona is a crown, which is royal like the symbol on the Crown Royal bottle, which is gold and violet. Laker colors in Cali where all the golden mines is. Same state where the kings wear mostly violet, like the clothing by Prince. Crown golden is the Warriors and Kobe Cyrus. Cali is a goddess that controls how time ticks. In this 24 karat gold rollie that I hold on my wrist, looking like it got too close to Midas. If he touch you, you got it. The Midas story coincides with the coronavirus. He was a king like the Cobra typist. Same species as the Black Mamba alter ego of Bryant. More deadly than the Cobra bitis. If I opened a Corona with my teeth, I might have to get a golden dental crown for the molar I chipped. Crown like a king, not Gail, that was Oprah's side bitch. She was the one that was interviewing Lisa Leslie, asking inappropriate questions about Kobe Bryant. A corona is the halo of the sun that it glows and shines with. Sun rays that are shaped like a rose's spikes is. Raise sun from a seed like a rose it rises. Got a crown full of thorns, if you close it might prick. Corona for the sun like the one on the Daniel-san headband. After throwing high kick at the Cobra Kai kid. Motorcyclists on the road to righteous while the COVID virus pass around the ghetto like a stolen bike is. George Floyd didn't have coronavirus, but he couldn't breathe. He had a knee lodge where his neck bone and spine is. Derek Chauvin made sure his torso was lifeless. Held him down for 8 minutes, which coincided right back to Kobe Bryant. The other cops just watched with no excitement. All they got was props and no indictments. Murdered a man and got an overnight bid. One of them was Asian like the COVID virus. As I quote the mindless Trump, police are almost as racist as Joseph Biden. And I don't vote because the polls are biased. Yup. They blaming black folks for the Minnesota riots, but all I see is whites doing most of violence. Black versus white, new disease called cold vitiligo like Mike's skin. I think Kobe Bryant should be the new logo designing the NBA, but with the fro inside it. Shit. Birds are not real, they're just drones and bird cloak disguises. Shit. Choose one, get rid of the coronavirus, bring back Kobe Bryant. I don't know what I pick. I arrived in a floating skyship.